with over 300 ethnic groups and more than 500 languages. Nigeria is undoubtedly a rich cultural tapestry. Different art forms reflect this cultural diversity. Without question, the Yoruba culture is one steeped in unique traditions.
This is a matter of an identity. This comes from Yoruba land, basically. In fact, the attire is perhaps in other cultures too, in Africa, but since I'm from Abeokuta, and this is about, say something about me.
Adire simply means tie and dye. In the actual word, it means are. When you now join the two together, it's adire. Aṣọ tá a rẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ adire.
Kéré náà ni mo ti wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Torí àwa ò ń ṣiṣẹ́ mi. Iṣẹ́ yẹn náà la máa ń ṣe. Ọ̀làjú tó wọ̀ ni wípé tí wọ́n bá fẹ́yàwó nílé bàbá mi, nílé àrò, a ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Tó bá mú àbúrò ẹ̀ wá, àbọ̀mọ́ ọ̀dọ̀, àbí ìyàwó, a ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Iṣẹ́ yẹn ò bọ́ síta nígbà yẹn.
There is a place in southwest Nigeria, Abeokuta, a name significant for its rocky terrain. The city gates welcome you to Egba land, the home of Adire. Adire textile production is a tradition for the Egba people, an art form passed on from generation to generation. The craft is mostly a family heritage. The Jojolola clan of Kenta were the first to make Adire in Abeokuta. The matriarch of the clan, Chief Miniya Jojolola Shueton, was an artful Adire maker. She was so influential in the community that she was crowned second Iyalode, head of women of Egba land. Over the years, creating Adire designs evolved through simple techniques including tie and dye, folding, crumpling, and sprinkling. The splashing of hot wax onto a cloth as a resist agent also replaced the traditional cassava paste. This process takes about 3 days to design a yard and about 2 weeks for 5 years of Adire. With tenacity and dexterity, the intricate patterns comes alive with vibrant colors. The older fabric type of Adire or tie and dye is prized for its beauty and cultural expression. The scent of the fabric evokes sweet memories of simpler times.
Really know the history that I knew was that when I was young, my cover cloth, Asho Bora, Timafin Bora, my mother ties the cloth herself, and I can hear as she uses the native echo and maybe some stones to, to create the patterns. I could hardly wait, and after that she goes to dye it, and then suddenly say, Alani, Asho Bora Eleleyi. Till today I can smell the dye because this is mine. This is specially for me. It wasn't bought on the market. My mother made this.
The fabric is also a unique symbol of the links between African countries. Across sub-Saharan Africa, one can find different expressions of Adire.
You go to some other African countries like Mali, Ghana, other places, you see some traits of Yoruba people there too. That's why we don't speak the same language. So in the process where the trade have established here, in the process of trading alongside the Yoruba, the African coast, we realize that there are some other tribes also in Africa that does what we actually into, but they don't call it Adire because they have their own language. So for simplicity, so that we can understand ourselves, they call it Kampala. So we call it Adire, being our own language. You go to some other countries, even in Indonesia, they have the name they call it. You understand? So when we start having this trade cross-bordering between us and them, so that they can identify what we are selling as the same thing as what they are into also, we start calling it Kampala. So it now turns to Adire Kampala. It's not Adire and, no, it's Adire / Kampala. So it's either Adire or Kampala. It's still.
For Mr. Kilani, Adire is not only a piece of clothes, it is also a symbol of his true African identity, connecting him to his motherland.
I wear it because it is mine, and I'm proud of it. Anytime that I travel, for instance, anywhere I go in the world, I have the Yoruba Ibile cap on my head, and everybody, when you see people, you can at a glance guess where they're likely to be from. And sometimes people come to me, they just say, you must be from West Africa. And I say, that's close enough, because that's home. Or some other time, they might, when they come to meet me, send someone to meet me at the airport and say, TK, how can we, no, don't worry about it. I'm the only one that will put on this type of cap on my head. So I think it's a matter of, identity.
Inú àṣà àdílé wọ́n tún máa ń ṣe kan fáyà tuntun. Ìyàwó àfìkí kan bá mú débi àrò tí ó ti pọ̀. Wọ́n á wá ṣàdúrà fún àwọn sínú omi. Wọ́n á yóò mi sọ́mù ìbàdí látòrí wọn. Ikú lọ jẹ́sẹ̀.
Madam Sadiat Akamo is the head of market women in Itoku, the Iyaloja. She is worried that artisans are no longer focused on the traditional methods. Instead, the younger generation wants to make quick profit.
Ṣùgbọ́n bí tójú làdé nísìn, a lè jókòó sójú kan ṣe torí nígbà yẹn bá a bá máa yí padà ń sìn, a sọ pé adágún odò nígbà yẹn, adágún odò ó máa ń rùn ni. Ṣé mọ̀ tán bá dàgbẹ́ sí kò ní ṣàn lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jódò tó ń ṣàn, bó tilẹ̀ nǹkan ṣèdọ̀tí sí tó, bó tilẹ̀ nǹkan ṣe ìdọ̀tí sí tó, lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ omi máa gbé lọ, kò ní rùn.
The modern production techniques may be cheaper and faster to produce, but the handcraft of Igbo women, the love, warmth, affection that goes into each knot tied, the sheen and softness of fabric can never be replaced by modern processes. Adire remains a symbol of Yoruba heritage, traditions, and festivity.